Hey all, welcome back to another Pauper video. Today we are back with an old classic deck that has been reinvigorated with Modern Horizons 3, so let's check it out. So guys, as you can see here, we are playing Mono Green Stompy. Even though we are running 3 Writhen Chrysalis, I am still calling this Mono Green because I've definitely been bold with the deck, and I imagine this is not going to be cast half the time. So we are running 4 Burning Tree Emissaries and then 4 Crumbling Vestige to effectively cast 3 Writhing Chrysalis. I wanted to make a land. The Crumbling Vestige was a land that you can still play a green drop on 1, which I thought was really key here. But it also still gives you access to red on the turn you need it. So we might end up tanking some of these to play this. Who knows? You could run probably something like Utopia Sprawl, but again, it's trying to find some space because the deck is quite tight and doesn't have any draws, so you have to sort of manage your outcome a bit better. So we'll kind of see how we get on. I don't know if these other cards are going to be any good, but we will try it anyways for the sake of content. So we're basically playing 4 Blisterpod, 4 Young Wolf, these classic cards that have obviously seen, well, Young Wolf's a classic card that's seen play in Mono Green Stompy before, along with Biogroth. We've got 4 Nest Invaders as well, 4 Burning Tree Emissaries, and then we've got new cards which are Horrific Assault, which I believe is the first card for 1 mana that does like the, not the fight effect, but the like ram through effect where it just deals damage equal to its power, which is a great thing. But also if you control an Eldrazi, which we do control, we have quite a few Eldrazi's. We have Nest Invader, we have Blisterpod, we have Baskin Broodscale, and we have the Writhing Chrysalis, along with all the spawns as well. So I'm really relying on the spawns here to sort of mitigate this sort of mana base. But we'll see how we get on. Then we've got 4 Burn Trim, says a classic card in Stompy. And then we've got the usual spells. So if you imagine the Horrific Assault replace the Savage Swipe, we've got 4 Rancors, we've got 3 Vines of the Vastwood, and we've got 3 Hunger of the Howl Pack. Fairly straightforward stuff. And then we're running 3 Evolution Witness. Basically, I think this card's probably quite good at getting back some of this stuff. So, like, say if a Burning Tree dies, we can adapt, bring it back, and then use the Burning Tree to cast a Writhing Chrysalis. This is where I'm going with this. I did think about running the Repurposer, the new green 3-drop that's sort of like a Jewel Thief, that when you cast it you get an 0-1 and when it dies you get an 0-1 and it's a 3-mana 3/3. But I thought it was a bit too meh. I really don't like that card, but Evolution Witness gives you some agency to return some stuff. So that's where I went with. We'll see how we do get on. We obviously have Hunger of the Howl Pack along with the adaptability to sort of help with that. There is potential for, which actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a change. So I've just changed the 3 Vines of the Vastwood for 3 Snakes Invils. I feel like this is going to be wrong, but we are running Crumbling Vestige, so the green's a lot harder to cast, and putting less pressure on the green's probably for the better. But also Snakeskinville really works with Broodscale and Evolution Witness. So the last card is Baskin Broodscale. I am playing this card as a 2/2 that when a counter's put on it, you make a spawn. It's not fantastic. It's a 2-mana 3/3, effectively with some extra steps. Getting some spawns out there probably works with Writhing Chrysalis, but we are playing it fairly. We are not playing it with Sadistically, as you can see here. So we'll see how that sort of gets on. Just going to try this deck out more for fun because everybody loves some Stompy action, and let's see if we can revitalize this in 2024. So post-board, we've got 4 Gut Shots, basically just a way to remove 1 power creatures. Ponzer is everywhere, so killing Arbor Elves seem pretty good. We've got 3 Serene Hearts as well, which destroys auras, which is great against Bogles, great against Ponzer. Yeah, we've got 3 Gleeful Sabotage because Affinity is also everywhere. And then we have 2 Savage Swipes for additional removal for the Horrific Assault. And 3 Life Goes On, which is again 8 life if a creature died this turn, which we have a lot of spawns, so I imagine they will die quite a lot. And that's the deck tech, guys. Fairly straightforward deck. We are playing Stompy. I don't know if we're going to win any games, but I'm going to have some fun while we're here. So let's check it out and see you guys for round one. Hey guys, welcome back here to round one. We're on the draw, but I think this hand's pretty capable. Panzer. Let's go. The Panzerness. Howl is unfortunate. Howl. Horrific Assault is pretty unfortunate to have access to straight away. Because we do want to try and kill this. We're just going to get Thermocasted here, I imagine. Red. Yes, into Thermocast. Or Acid Moss. So we need our gut shots, really. Oh. Okay. This is a bit more awkward. Hunger, sure. So we'll try. I did consider Hand of Emrakul as well as a contender, but effectively it gets really awkward because you surprisingly don't have that many spawns, and 4 is a lot. Maybe blow my land up as well. No, you're a Vengeance Hunter. Okay. Well, that's a scary turn 3. So, we do. So we take 8 here, probably 10. No, we take 8. We do actually have a surprisingly good turn here, right? So we can sack. So if we sack this, play a green, play this, right? And then we get to Hunger plus Horrific Assault while making a 5/5 and some spawns. So sack this. Play this. And then let's Hunger here. Make this a 5. And then, yes, I'd like to do this ability. And then I'd like to Horrific Assault here onto here. That's a 4/5, but it also gets bigger. So am I supposed to kill this? Right? Maybe that's the player. Yeah, I'm supposed to kill this. And then swing for 2, and then I have to block with a spawn. Yep. So currently this is a 5/5, this is a 4/5. So on the... Yeah, this is fine. Just making this guy bigger. But they do get a forge it though. I guess that makes it a bit awkward. If we do hit a press list, we can cast it as well. If not, we can just Evolutionary Witness and probably adapt it to trade. So we can trade this, then Evolutionary Witness, bring this back. 1, 2, 3, Crumbling Vestige, yeah. They scry. 1 top, 1 bottom. And then draw. Play the mountain we knew about. 5. 6. Another bottom party, of course. And I hit a repurb, so that makes this big enough to survive this. Which is slightly annoying. And they're going to hit for lots. Because this can be a 5/6 now, right? 3, 4, 5, yeah, so it's a 5/6. Yep. So I have to block here. Do I block here or do I just take... I'd probably just take 11, right? Huh. Snakeskin Veil, eh? So I guess we have to do this. We'll play this. Or green. Maybe I shouldn't be splashing green, I should be splashing black. Sorry, I shouldn't be splashing red, I should be splashing black. Stack. 2, 3 for this. So I can block, take 3, 4, 5. And then produce 3 blockers next turn. Or do I just play this? And then I start chumping? Yeah, I think maybe I'm supposed to be splashing black for sadistically, maybe. Maybe that's the line. So I'm blocking here, blocking with that 1, 2, 3. And then leaving the evolution witness. Yeah, that's probably the best player. And we can't attack either. Let's F6. So they gored my witness. I think's fine. Right. Four manas, 5 manas, 6 manas, another bond power, 7, 8. Right, so they are running the Ponza build. Makes sense. Yeah. They're just going to double Ponza us. Yeah, let's just go next game. We can't beat the force that is this. Really. So I think, unfortunately, as mediocre as these are, I think we have to bring these in. Witness is pretty poor. Is it hunger or is it? I think hunger's no. Hunger makes them big. Snake skin veil's pretty medium. Blister pod's pretty. Blister pod probably brood scale actually. And these let us interact with what their game, like their first couple of turns are. So we only have a 1-lander here, but I think we can keep this. It's a bit awkward if obviously A, do we get Ponza, and B, we don't draw our second land quite quickly. But we have 2 1-drops, we have a hunger, and we have a gruff here. So like if we do draw a second land, we can have a lot of pressure early on, but we only get 1 draw step to do so. That's the awkward thing, I guess. But we do have a few plays that we can make. But we're going to lead on Young Wolf here for pressure purposes, because if we do end up drawing the set, we're going to plan for success. We're going to draw the second land, we're going to burn and tree, we're going to biograph, and we're going to sack this after attacking for 1. So then we have a 2-2, a 2-2, and a 5-4. Yes. Second land, let's go. Boom. Damn. We're going to play this Blister Pod, and we're going to swing. Pretty sad. Sad that they also didn't even have 3, so we're getting thermocasted, or unless they boarded them out, which could be likely, because they're not very good against aggro decks. But we'll see. They did not. Okie dokie. Yeah, maybe it was a bad keep, but especially against Ponza. 2, 3, 4, 5, so they're just going to play a 5-drop here. Oh, they get to just play an even better drop that's actually 4 mana. Cool. Coolio. And we hit a Rancor. Yeah, we'll just go next game here. Bad keep by me. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 2. We're against Nader Shatton, who's usually on Ponza. Not going to make that mistake again. Why? Mulling on that. Keep this bottom here, bottom here. Here, bottom here. And just go 2 lands. Oh, we got land witness. Unfortunately, we run like a bazillion creatures. So my hope is... Oh. Not on Ponza, not today. Okay. So we run like a bazillion creature. I think we actually run like 30 or 29. So the chances of hitting a creature are quite high. Obviously, we didn't in our first 2 draws. We're playing Madness, okay? Doosh. Well, we did hit a creature, but it's one of our other 3 drops. Not going to plan. But we are playing Stompy in 2024. Then I discard something, a Fiery Temper, kill that guy, and then I cry. Yeah. Out at 17. Boom. Let's go. Look at all these uncastable spells. Let's go. We have a removal spell, which actually is life gain too. Don't let that kid you. Yeah, let's go, baby. I will turn my 2 mana 2/2 into a 5/4. Let's go with extra steps. And they will end of turn Galv Blast it, and I will cry. Deadly Dispute, Galv Blast. The Galv Blast in my face. And again. Damn, son. I think I'm dead. I think I might be dead. Bolt. 3 mana for an arms. Yeah. Okie dokie. You got it. So, life goes on seems fine. Do we bring in Gleeful? I don't hate that. Witness seems bad. Hunger, Snakeskin Veil, Rancor. I guess Rancor seems pretty poor. Get one of them bad boys in. Try that. It's always better than that Multi 5. I think that Multi 5 was also horrendous. This hand seems great. Let's do some Stompy things. Stompy, 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 Stompy. Stompy, Stompy, Stompy. Huh. Look at you making irrelevant plays. I feel like I keep one. No, I don't keep one Burning Tree, right? I just go ham. Burning Tree. Burning Tree. If I draw a Chrysalis, I draw a Chrysalis. Just one of those things. Stompy, Stompy, Stompy. Stompy, Stompy. Yeah, that's right. We doing Stompy things. I guess. I know this sounds weird. I've also just realized. I guess the Gleeful Sabotage is actually pretty horrendous in this deck, because Blister Pod is colourless, Bascom Broodskill is colourless, Chrysalis is colourless, and then all the spawns they make are colourless. So we don't actually have that many green creatures. We're on the draw. We're already on a multi 6 because this is a 4-drop. We have 1 land, so I think we just mulligan, right? Let's keep this. Let's put back Crumbling Vestige. Seems fine. Yes. We have a Gleeful. We're going to Blister Pod. Blister Pod. And then we're going to play our Groff. Groff. You Faithless into an Arms, I'm assuming. Or Kitchen Imp, I guess. Would be Kitchen Imp. Would very much be a Kitchen Imp. It is not, it's a Snagger. Nest Invader. First attack for 1. I guess the good thing about Blister Pod is it makes a Scion and not a Spawn. Sack a creature. Boop. Yep, 5/4. Let's go. Only 1 artifact as well. Yes. And then we can attack for 6, play Nest Invader, hold up green for hunger. Or we can play Nest Invader, Broodscale. Faithless, Snacker triggers. Snacker comes back tapped. Unfortunately, like the other draw abilities, that it doesn't work how you want it to work. So like Demand Dancers, Deadly Dispute, all that sort of stuff, they sack beforehand. So effectively, the sack or discard beforehand, so they see the brood scale. They see the brood scale. Jesus, my God, my head is in a shed. They see the snacker. So we want to attack for 6 here. Swing for 6. And we want to play Nest Invader, right? We just play Nest Invader Spawn. That's it. Nest Invader Spawn. Nest Invader Brood Scale. I think that seems fine, but it also seems like there's a chance that it could go wrong. Where, like, so say they've got one artifact, so say they go Vampire's Kiss, Galv Blast this. Then we're left with 2/2/2s. I think I'd rather just take it a little bit slow. The other thing I'd like to potentially do is look at Gleeful Sabotage and something, but here's a highway robbery. Yeah. So they Fiery Temper, and they are targeting the Nest Invader. So I think what I want to do is I want to sack this. I want to hunger it. It just gives me 2 big threats as well. Yeah. And they're gonna Galv Blast it or Bolt it. That's fine. They've wasted quite a lot there. I'm assuming they're not attacking because we have a 5/4. Yep. Burning Tree is great for pressure, so I'm just going to attack. We could have not attacked and blew both of the lands as well and just went Burning Tree, but I think getting rid of this and then still swinging for 5 is still quite important. So they decided to block. We'll play Burning Tree into Brood Scale, which obviously is our red source for our Chrysalis, which is quite sad, but... And that's not a artifact. I'm thinking not an artifact to kill this, but I think another thing about Gleeful Sabotage just really does suck. Obviously taken many constraints, I guess is the best way of describing it. Have already... Yeah. So I'll take the 2 out of 14, and then I'll hit them for 7. Did I have another way of drawing cards? I need to draw 1 more card here. It's just a Vampire's Kiss or a Deadly Dispute for here. The Deadly Dispute this, then they get this Snacker back. It does come back tapped though. Okay. Let's just blow this up. I guess that's the problem with Gleeful. I think I figured it out too late to be able to take it out game 3. Like, I'd much rather have a Iron Blade, sure. Yep. I'm going to start drawing bad cards now, because that's how that works. I'm going to hit this as opposed to the Titan Blade, because I just don't care about the flipping of the Titan Blade. And now we have 2 bad cards that are really hard for us to cast. While on 13. They're on 1 card, though. They do have bloods and stuff to redraw. Okay. So Crumbling Vestige makes one of these castable. Because of the spawn. Not nothing. The 2/2 is able to block here. Flashback, Snackers on its way back. We're going to take out the Rancors, basically the Rancors and the Witnesses. Arms, that are 10, they're in 14. Crumbling Vestige. Just another Nest Invader. Full attack. They're taking it, okay. That's good for us. And we'll play another Nest Invader. And away we go. Here they have a Kitchen Imp, which means they can start swinging for 4 in the air. We obviously still have his Nest Invader to block here. We need a red source pretty quickly so we can play one of these because it's got reach. We're on 6, and then we're 3 cards in hand. Doosh. Snakeskin Veil. Great. We're most likely dead here. 4. A block. Yep. And basically, I have really no way around this. So I've got 3 cards in hand and then it'll do 2 damage. Yep, cool. See you for the next one. Hey guys, welcome back here to round 3. We are on the draw with 3 1-drops even, and then a burn tree. But I think we have to assume every matchup's Ponza. The good old 1-lander Crumbling Vestige, absolutely not. Down to 5. Doom to 5. Okay, so we are going to keep this. Bottom the 3-drop, bottom a Rancor. Seems like a reasonable line. And we're against looking like madness again. Could be Grixifini. We got a blister powered. Okay. The awkward thing of, do I want to play this land or do I want to use the red source? Unfortunately, I think I have to play this land. Green, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Root scale. Nothing too exciting going on here. The problem is we weren't that far away from casting this either. Because this and this makes Scions. Everyone gets so scared of this card now. It's funny. So this must be madness with the being a lightning bolt. Unless all of a sudden, yeah. This card double snacker or something silly, or even just double madness spell. Yes. Easy enough. The awkward thing when I can't actually cast my burning tree. Okay. So all we actually need is one of these guys today. I'm not going to play the burning tree out for absolutely no reason. And I'm not going to play the Rancor out because I'm going to get this. I'm just going to keep on doming. As soon as I get this Chrysalis out, to be fair, we're just going to be able to block this Kitchen Imp for days, so. And they're just doing their thing, attacking for 2. And we're gonna draw something. I'm gonna play a Rancor on here. See if they respond. And then I'm gonna swing for 3, and then I'm gonna Horrific Assault this on here. Gains us 3. I might have a bolt, to be fair. There were 5 cards in hand. Demand Dancers on a Fiery Temper. Hitting this. Cool. So we get a spawn. We lose the Rancor, though. And then we attack. So at least next time we can play Writhing Chrysalis. Vampire's Kiss, we're down to 12. And then on 4 cards. The only thing that's really awkward is obviously the card itself is very strong, but we are giving up quite a bit. I guess we attack first. So attack for 2. So here I could play 1 and then leave the Burning Tree for another one. But I feel like that's probably not the way we're going to win this game. Here we go, another one. And then we play this. Yeah, that's right. We're not really mono green. Ha ha ha! Got him! A discard. Okay. So I'm not gonna sack some spawns now to try and Galv blast us. So do I sack spawns now to make this a 4-5? I feel like my answer is yes. I don't really care too much about the mana I'm losing. It's not that much of a big deal. It means I can block this. If they then want to bolt it, that's okay. Like as in block then bolt. Yes, puts us to 3, and then if they have a bolt, we die. Too slow on getting this out. And die with a bolt. Yeah. If we maybe got away with it if we managed to get the Chrysalis out earlier. I'm just gonna start cutting the Chrysalis, I think. Definitely a mistake. The greed was real. Come on, let's see if we can get this. Come on, we got this. Seems fine. We'll go Young Wolf into all this stuff. Young Wolf into Burning Tree Baskin into Blister Pod Rancor. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got this. Stompy. Yes. I'm okay with the attack for 1 as well. Unless I draw a Biograph. Then I am not okay. 1. We are the aggressor. Ah, got him. Let's go, let's go, let's go! And then we're going to go Blister Pod into Rancor and call it a day. Well, F6 with that turn, and all they did was play a Canarium. That's fine. We're cooking. Snakeskin Veil, eh? So let's Rancor this up. Hi! And then we swing. Swing! I'm probably just going to adapt this, to be honest. Swing! Watch your blacking. Probably the 2-2. Oh, the 1-1. That makes me think they have a 5, 6, 7. They've probably got like a breath weapon or something. All's good. Undying. They most likely have a breath weapon here, I'm guessing. Which is another reason to adapt this. We can Snakeskin Veil something if they don't do it in their turn. I'm not going to F6. If they do it now, they hit these two, and then they get hit for 5. Brutes go! Brutes go! Brutes go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Yeah, they're looking like they're holding a breath weapon here. Life goes on. Swinging for lots. So here's a breath weapon, and then we will keep... What do we keep around here? Probably doesn't really matter between the Young Wolf and the Burning Tree, right? If they're gonna breath weapon. Unless they're gonna discard plus fiery temper this. Yes. And then that's even better because we just get to Snakeskin Veil here. And make a... And make another spawn. Oh yeah! Let's go! Yes, your 3 damage does nothing. 6, 7, 6, hit you for 10. You're down to 2. Bosh. Bosh. Let's go. And then we'll play a Blister Pod. Let's go. See what they've got cooking. Yes, the concede. Let's just run it back. Well, we got an Olander. So we can't keep that one. Mulligano. It's a bit slow, but I think we can keep this. I just cut a land, put a land back here. Hope for the best. Yes. There's also no reason to hold this now. We have no red cards in our deck, so we can just play Crumbling Vestige here for green and play a Baskin Brood Scale. I do, however, wish we had... I can kill this now. Yeah. I do wish we had something else. Like an early 1-drop. Maybe we need 12 1-drop. Faithless. Seen no snackers, right? Maybe they're playing snackerless, but... Who knows? No reach. Yes, yes, yes. Do I have to play Forest, play Brood Scale, and then probably just Snakeskin Veil it when they try and kill it? Yes, yes, yes. I have 3 cards in hand. I guess that changes things. I play Blister Pod into Groff. Sacking this. Easy. It'd be a bit of a shit. Like, luckily they don't have any artifact lands here, but it'd be a bit of a shame if they do end up Golf Blasting the Groff. I likely won't block with this if they do attack. For that reason, because then I open up to Bolt and Fiery Temper. Good daggers. Yeah, we'll take the 2 down to 14. We do need some life gain. We need our life goes on. We need our horrific assault. Horrific assault would be great. Maybe I'm supposed to board in the savage swipes as well, but just to deal with the kitchen imps and potentially snackers. Young wolf. So I think what I'm supposed to do here is I'm supposed to play brood scale and then attack for 5. I think it does open up to basically block and then bolt. But I'm supposed to attack for 6, I guess. Obviously being a 1-1 and all. Maybe I wasn't supposed to play brood scale because I might need it to hunger and snakeskin veil. But we'll see. Take the 1 here down to 19. And then we pass the turn. So hopefully it's not just a bolt. I'd prefer if it was demand answers for fiery temper. But we can only hope. It was nothing. That's good for us. And potentially next turn we can discard for a land. Wow, that's good for us as well. No madness effect. We are quite low on life, but Vampire's case down to 11, then 21. And we go down to 9, I'm assuming. Yep. This is fine. Still no metalcraft. So we might actually might sack this spawn to give this a counter, but I have to adapt it for a counter, that is. I don't know how good that is though. We keep the same mana. I think I'm going to do it because it makes this guy harder to kill. If they want to kill this, it's in a burn spell they've wasted, which when we're on 9 is actually quite useful. Yep, that's totally fine. I guess the only downside now is if we draw the horrific assault, we don't get to gain 3. So I'm going to play a Burning Tree here. Do I just play a Young Wolf? Is that the best thing to do? As opposed to making this guy bigger by 1? Yeah, it probably is. Just get stuff on the board. Yeah, I think this the red splash has definitely cooked us this league, which is fine. I'm okay with like testing that out. And they're down to 16. We don't have much time, like window wise, to kill them. We're on 9, technically 7. No Eldrazi in play. So no way to gain life that way. We only have the potential of drawing a life goes on. That reduces our window. Hopefully they don't have lethal here. So just attack for 2. I'm fine playing another guy out anyways, and then still holding up these pump spells. And we'll swing. We're on, like, we've got a 2-turn clock here. And we have a way to deal additional damage based on. Yep. We're most likely dead, but we have to put them in a position where we are going to kill them next turn. So attack for 2, sure. No, 2. They get a lot of redraws if they don't have lethal, but I'll be amazed if they don't in 3 cards. Discarding a land's a good sign. Down to 1. Slow roll. Oh, okay. They just had a awkward way around it, unfortunately. But we'll see you guys for round 4. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 4. Not going so well, but we will see if we can get a game on the board. This is a pretty good hand. Do we want the second? We probably want the second Goth. It's a bit awkward, really, because we want Young Wolf into Groth. We can just bottom the Nest Invader, right, and just sack the Young Wolf again, and get double Groth. All the Groths. So we're just gonna play Young Wolf. Coffee. Whoa, we're against walls. Walls. Let's attack, save the block. Rah. More walls. Into nothing. I guess we put this on here. Swing. Yeah, boy. Look at that power. The power. Yes. Look at all these walls. Wallsness. Yes. Overgrown. I'm assuming they're gonna play. I guess they couldn't play Overgrown Battlement last turn. But they are now. Cool. Let's go. Ooh, baby. I guess we play the Brood Scale. And then we kill this. Dush, dush. Goodbye. Swing for lethal, so they have to block. Might as well do it to a gain 3 as well. There's no reason not to. Let's go. So we want these to kill more walls. So we could bring in Serene Heart, but it only works against Freed from the Real. We could bring in Gut Chop, but it doesn't work against too much. Life Goes On doesn't do much. Serene Heart, we could cut instead of Writhen, to be fair. Which I'm not opposed to. So we end up with a multi-6, and it was a fine hand. Keeping double horrific here, basically because we can stack killing walls. Or Quirion ranges. We're playing another 1-drop. I get to play an Overgrown Battlements. Oh, Leaf Call. Maybe I'm supposed to bring in Gut Shot. I'm not convinced, but Quirion Sentinel. Well, that Young Wolf would have been better. So do I shoot this? No, because we got another, right? I shoot this. I think I'm supposed to Nest Invader here and just accept it, and then we can go Young Wolf. Next turn we can go Young Wolf, Groth, and Horrific Assault. Burning Tree is... I feel like that's not a great draw because we need triple green this turn. We played all of these, right? So let's play Young Wolf. Because if we play this, we don't get to sacrifice something. We don't get to sacrifice something like the Young Wolf, that is. So let's sack this. That's Horrific Assault here. Bosh. I'm fine swinging for 2 here if they want to trade. That's totally fine by me. They can untap the forest to make an Orphrey as well, but they'll lose the forest, which actually is quite good for us because they have double querying. Another Winding Way and hitting an Axebane. They only hit 1 card and it was the Axebane, so that's fine. Yep, and we can use the Horrific Assault on here as well. I'm going to play Burning Tree, Brood Scale. I guess a Horrific Assault first. And then Brood Scale. Swinging for 9. Down to 9. So we've got rid of their 2 key parts, which are the 2 walls. So we need to hope that they don't have another one. Yeah. 4 cards. I wonder what it could be to the fact that they're not actually just splurging them onto the field. Need more removal. Savage Swipe will be fine. List of Pod's not the greatest of draws, but we still go in. We can obviously just pump the Brood Scale here. Fine. Run 9. And they do have a Crash and Drawbridge, which is actually pretty scary. Because it means that they can combo off next turn if they do find an Axebane, for example. But they are quite pinched on mana, so yeah. Should probably block the Drawbridge on the Brood Scale, but then again, they might not want to open it up to be hit by like a Vines or a... Okay. This is actually quite good because it actually chokes their coloured mana as well. I'm fine doing this. No point in buffing this yet. And they're out of 5. Okay. Are we dead? There's high likelihood that we are. They make 2. They untap with the Quirion. Play the forest again. Like an Axebane here. Axebane with haste with 3 walls. Yeah. Blue, blue, blue. Untap. Did I have enough here to go transmute? Transmute for freed. I'm guessing. Yeah. Then they get to tap for 3. Yes. Yes. So they have infinite mana. Infinite mana activated. So they have another drift. Oh. I could sit there and wait and figure out what the win con is, but maybe I'm supposed to bring in some number. Witness. Or is Serene Heart better? Unsure. Let me try that. Let's see if we can get there. We have a good... Like, these 2 cards are perfect for what we want, but the 5 lands is not. Blister Pod. I think we can keep this. Because we can... We're at the bottom of the hunger. Yeah. This is probably going to end badly because we don't have a valid enough pressure. But worst case scenario, we can blister pod, snake skin, savage swipe. So it can kill a 4 toughness guy. Attack. If they block, we can snakeskin veil. But I can't imagine them blocking here. Nope. So what we'll do is we'll do this for green. And then we'll horrific assault here and here. Gaining 3. Not that that really matters, but hopefully they're just on one land. No! Over embattments? Okay. So we will end step. Snakeskin veil. Savage swipe. Goodbye. Brood scale. Swing for 4. Do they just have an Axebane here? No, they have nothing. Adapt. Always yes to... What? I have no idea what that means. Swing for 5. Lead is fine. Okay. 3, 4, 5. They're not 10, so... Young Wolf. I will likely need another removal spell. That can go querying into Axebane here. Yeah. Return the forest, play the forest. The Axebane. Untap my guy, thank you. I don't know why they didn't untap this, but okay. Axebane, I'm assuming. Yeah. Cool. I do need probably another removal spell here for Rancor. That works, right? I just put it on the biggest guy. Then they have to block with the Axebane. Because if they block here, they take 4. And then 1 off the unblocked guy. Let's go! We gotta win! See you guys for round 5. Welcome back here to round 5. We are currently 1 and 3. We can't keep an All-Lander. We can keep this though. Keep. Probably bottom in us. No, probably bottom in evolution winners. But the main thing is here that we're trying things. So I've tried Snakeskin Veil with the evolution winners. I wasn't impressed. So that will likely just go back to being vines. The other thing is the red was actually awful. So, which I sort of half expect it was, but the card, the Writhen card, is very, very powerful. Young Wolf into Blister Pod, and then I'll keep this Crumbling Vestige in case we draw a. What's the card I'm looking for? The Writhing Chrysalis. This is another madness. There's your Grixifine. Goodbye, Snakeskinville. This makes me think it's Grixis Affinity. Blistapod. Swing. No blocks, let's go. 16. Oh no. Wait, no, there are no blocks here. Black, red. Oh, so it's madness with refurb in. I see. Boise. Kitchen Imp plus. Oh, not arms. Arms and discard of Faithless. Let's choose to stack these unlikely. Yep. And then attack for 2, I'm assuming. Their clock's better than ours for the time being with their life gain. Horrific Assault. Bosh, bosh. Goodbye. Because this, obviously, we don't lose the actual sort, like the land, because I know it enters tap, but so say if we have this in play, we can sort of hold it if we do draw a 3-drop. Yes. Five cards in hand. I'm intrigued to see what they do. Another refurb here. No, Demand Dancers. Demand Dancers discarding a mountain. Okay. We just pass the turn. We draw a land. I'm fine just playing this land out. Down to 11. The army of 1/1s. And we're just going to pass the turn. The discard the Demand Dancers, Vampire's Kiss, and then Demand Dancers discarding another card. Groth, let's go! And then we swing. So we can sack this, which then makes Scion. But then I think what's best to do is probably sack this, because then at least it gets bigger. So then our clock is just generally better. The Stompy life. The Stompy life. Let's go. To be fair, they've had some high variance there. They've had to double Demand Dancers, discarding Mountain and Rakdos Carnarium. So it's not really looking good for them. But we're on 15. We're not like too far. They have Metalcraft, so they can definitely just kill us out of nowhere. But we also do have quite a lot of pressure on the board. Vampire's Kiss puts us to 13, them to 11, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're currently one off. One off the lethals. Let's go. Another Groff. Another Groff's fine as well. Put it at 1. Sack a creature. Rah! Groff army. We're playing pairs here. Absolutely playing pairs. But now bought a pair of Young Wolves, a pair of Groffs, and a pair of Blisterpods. But then they're gonna kill us here in the turn. Well, in their turn. Galv Blast. Valve Blast puts us to 5. With 2 cards in hand. 1 card in hand with a Bolt here. Yeah. So they're on 2 with 4 redraws. And we were 1 damage off lethal. Which actually ended up mattering with the Crumbling Vestige. If I discarded the Crumbling Vestige to instead of the Snakeskin Veil, I would have had lethal there. Just for what it's worth. So let's get rid of these. And let's put in the Life Goes On. Probably on about in these as well. 27 creatures. So let's board 2 in, I think. It's probably the best way of doing it just because they have refurb and they're playing a lot more artifacts lands. So it's more likely to do something. Okie dokie. Let's keep this. Crumbling Vestige showing its awkwardness yet again. Name level 6. On the play though, we gotta go Young Wolf, Burning Tree. Rancor this up. She's not nothing. Young Wolf, let's go! Ow. Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. Oh, crud. I misplayed. I've just missed 1 point of damage. I forgot this was a land that you had to use the mana right away. Sack a creature. So they should be on 19. If they're on 1, yet again, like the last game, then we know we should have won this game. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can play Crumbling Vestige and then Rancor this up. Because I can't kill this yet. Not with that hand, anyway. Not with that thing anyways. Oh well. Let's see how we get going. They did absolutely nothing. So if I do this for green. And then I Rancor this up. And then I can Gleeful this if they let this resolve. Which I think's fine. They're going to probably demand answers, right? Yeah, just Gleeful this. No point in conspiring. Because there is no other. Oh, let's go! Yeah, land destruction! Get on 9. Have it! Play Great Furnace, you have to double bolt this. Yeah, let's go! Get stomped! What I have to say. Yeah. I'm not really a big fan of the Evolution Winners Writhing Chrysalis in this list at all. But we learned. So we have Blister Pod Rancor. I'm fine keeping this. Blister Pod Rancor, Snakeskin Veil. And Horrific Assault to kill stuff. Ow. Brood Scale. I feel like I actually might want to do that. So I do Rancor here probably. Yes. Just okay. I guess I do this then, and then just go Burning Tree. Burning Tree. I probably again should have attacked for 1. I think there's still probably trade here anyways. This isn't getting any better than trading with a 1/1. I don't think. Okay. So next turn we can adapt plus Rancor or hold up Snakeskin Veil. Another Epicuro. Oh. Double black, eh? Okay. So with that, I think I'm just going to adapt here. Can I please make my spawn? And I'll probably just attack. So then if they double block this, we can snake skin build it. Whoosh. I have 2/3/3s now. And I get in for 4. Goodbye. We can then Horrific Assault if they play another blocker. And then Rancor one of these bigger threats. Deck's functioning quite well, to be fair, without the Chrysalises, it seems. We got quite unfortunate, to be fair. We drew like 3 of them. But we live and learn. We live and learn. Faithless discard 2 lands. This is fine. We'll discard Forest. Pay costs. Another one. I guess we discard the Rancor, right? Because then we can kill one of these and then they can't trade. Kill one of them. Swing. Oh no, why did I attack with the spawn? Okay. So we'll gain some life. No cards in hand, which is a bit awkward for if they have another refurb. They've only got 1 card in hand, and they're on 11. And we're hitting for 7. Two. So we could attack for. There's a lot of cards that we could. Demand Dancers, discard, and Snacker. Yeah. So I was talking about earlier. Obviously, the Snacker does help. It does work well with Deadly Dispute and Demand Dancers, and the fact that you can either sack it or discard it, depending on the which one you've got, the Demand Dancers or Deadly Dispute, and you get the trigger off itself. Nest Invader. Let's just play out a Nest Invader and swing for 7. We have 2 spawns. Swing for 7. Put them at 4. So they need to produce quite a few blockers here. Block this, block this. They need another blocker, right? So block here to take lethal. Oh, I guess they could remove one of these as well. Like, same sort of thing. Pitching a land? Jesus. We want no cards in hand as well, so like our hand's all exposed, you know. It's... And another land. Day be flooded, so they have to block here. And then 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah! Can I just say, a 2/3 with this is a blessing in disguise. This deck was horrendous. And it's not actually Stompy. I think Stompy's actually got quite a lot of tools that makes it sort of semi-interesting now. Like the Brood Scale is actually pretty good. The Horrific Assault is actually pretty good. I could potentially see the Repurposer actually, just as a good Rancor hit. But yeah, the Rythen and the Crumbling Vestige sort of stuff just didn't work. Which is fine. We learned that. We tried it. The card's good, but obviously not good enough when you're splashing it like this. But, so that's fine. The other option as well is a potential black for Sadistically. But that makes it awkward because you don't have a burning tree for green black. So probably less likely that you could go sacrifice route or something, but that different deck at this point. I think probably looking at vines in here, like taking these out. Taking these out. Taking these out. Forest. I don't know why I just have to type forest in there. 2, 3, 4. Vines. Add 4 of those bad boys. Snakeskinville, get out of here. We need another good 1-drop, and we need probably some repurposes. I'm guessing seems reasonable. Just top end, and then I don't hate that. You got 3 hungers, 4 vines, 4 rancor, 4 assault, 4 young, and then 3. And then 3 more mono green 1-drops. That would be. There's some few interesting options, to be fair. You've got Quirion Ranger, you've got Rubble Belt, which isn't great, but obviously if you sack it, it does get a counter. You want Nettle Sentinel, which kind of works less with your Devoid Blister Pod. Maybe the Blister Pod should be a 3 of, and then you put 4 Quirions in. But then maybe Hunger's also not that great. A good 4 vines. Maybe you want to try 4 of these, 3 Rubble Belts, and then 1 Blister Pod less. You also have Nettle Sentinel too. But again, it doesn't trigger off Repurposer, or Brood Scale, or Blister Pod. So there is that. You've got... That's kind of it, right? You could go Experiment 1, but again, you've got the 5-4. Maybe you want to Experiment 1, right? But, anyways, I will not dive deep into the actual deck construction, but I'd say you probably want to change something along these lines. Yeah, because the red just doesn't work. I think the sideboard was fine. Probably want another Savage Swipe and cut a Gut Shot. That seems reasonable to me as well. Yeah, should we try something like that? And we'll try again. See you guys next time. If you did like this video, please do not forget to like and subscribe. It is the best way to support me. See you guys next time. Peace.